virgin. She's actually over here from Seattle. So we're going to support her application to stay. Okay. Can you stretch it? Oh, thanks. So, hi everyone, I'm Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
That's good, thank you. I'm playing Amanda's ukulele, so I might screw up. But, so I wrote this song. It's called My Single Syllable Guys. So you guys, well, one person in here knows me pretty well, but the rest of you don't. But after this song, you're going to know me a little bit better. This is about the 4 main romantic relationships I had in my life up to the time I wrote this song. And so I would love for you all, if you want, to join in the chorus. It's really easy. You'll pick up on it. It just goes, Jim, Jim, Tim, John. So, my single syllable guys. My former partner's name is Jim. Before that was another Jim. Before him was a guy named Tim, and it started with a John. Jim, Jim, Tim, John, the main men of my life. Jim, Jim, Tim, John, a couple times I was a wife. Jim, Jim, Tim, John, all single syllable names. Jim, Jim, Tim, John, my four relationship games. Or should I say attempts? I met John at just 17. We would make out in his car. He was a dreamer and a drifter, but he played a mean guitar. 8 years he was my senior, and we married the next year. We had a lot of fun, but I was young and I left without a tear. I think John ended up in Montana. There was a warrant out for him in Georgia. Then came Tim on his motorcycle, as crazy as they come. He spoke of God and end of days, and sat watch with a gun. So I packed my stuff and our young cats took off in the night. I never saw his face again, but leaving felt quite right. Tim's father was a Baptist preacher, so I think that kind of screwed him up. Jim, Jim, Tim, John, the main men of my life. Jim, Jim, Tim, John, a couple times I was a wife. Jim, Jim, Tim, John, all single syllable names. Jim, Jim, Tim, John, my 4 relationship games. Now the Jims. The first Jim was a salesman who watched sports on TV. And if his teams didn't do well, he would take it personally. We had a new house in the suburbs with a small dog and a cat. But then he wanted to fill it with lots of kids, so I left right after that. So this Jim ended up having 4 kids. I think everything worked out just fine. The next Jim was a younger guy, and we started out as friends. But more than 30 years went by before this story ends. We built a good life in Seattle, and we had a lovely home. But then he fell in love with someone else and left me all alone. Yeah, this is the first time someone left me. And he waits till I'm retirement age to do it. Go figure. Jim, Jim, Tim, John, the main men of my life. Jim, Jim, Tim, John, a couple times I was a wife. Jim, Jim, Tim, John, all single syllable please, oh please, let the next love of my life have a 2-syllable name. Like Jason, or Adam, or Eric, or Donna, or Karen, or Crystal. I don't care, I'm open. Thank you.